What is dorsiflexion? It is when your ankle flexes and your whole foot comes up off the ground. That is dorsiflexion. The opposite of that is plantar flexion. When you're pointing your toes down to the ground. A lot of people have tight calves, and they have tight calves forever. And they never stop, and they just run into injury after injury after injury. And so here is another angle to look at this. If you've done calf stretches your whole life and you just continue to have tight calves, and as well as Achilles tendonitis and plantar fasciitis and calf strains, the other way to look at it is the opposite of that strong. And do you have good dorsiflexion? If you don't have good dorsiflexion, your calves are tight, right? We already know if your calves are tight, you don't have great dorsiflexion. So how we can make that better is to actually address the shin, right? The extensor muscles, the dorsiflexor muscles. So that is primarily anterior tib, and then like all your toe extensors that are running down the front of your tibia. So here is a good exercise that I like and is pretty difficult. Now, by the way, I do not have tight calves, and I have an unusual amount of dorsiflexion. So don't compare yourself to me, but I am going to show you what to try to do to get that dorsiflexion better. Dorsiflexion can be a little confusing because if you're open chain, which is the foot is off the ground, then this is dorsiflexion, right? That's neutral, this is dorsiflexion. You need about 10 degrees of dorsiflexion for walking, just to be a normal walker, okay? And then once you put this on the ground, and now when the tibia is coming this way, now that's your dorsiflexion. So this is my dorsiflexion angle right here. So we'll just say that like this is what I have so that you don't go and compare yourself. I've rocked as far as I can forward, and now I can't go any further because all this is really tight. I want you to try to hold that angle, bring the toes up, and then try to rock back and hold. Hold, 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 hold. So what you're trying to do is bring your foot to your shin as far as you can, as close as you can, and for as long as you can. And then relax it. And you should feel all those muscles firing right here. It should feel like you're on the verge of shin splints. Yay. So here, I'll do it again. And I'm engaging these muscles, my anterior tib is on, and I'm rocking back. And you'll see, you're gonna probably lose a bit when you do this versus when you're here, because now I get to like just push my whole body down. That's like almost like the passive stretch, right? And now I'm actively trying to take this angle that I've created, I'm trying to hold that angle. And I can feel myself lose it. But I'm trying so hard to hold it. I'm rocking, and now I'm lifting my toes up and trying to hold that angle. And I lose several degrees, so my goal is to try not to lose any degrees and to just be able to hold that foot up in the same amount of passive range of motion as active range of motion. That's probably gonna burn your shins, so feel free to do a little foam rolling of your shins after that. And foam roll your shins anyway, because remember, if you have tightness in the back, there's something going on in the front as well, and we need to address all of it. And get that dorsiflexion on.